What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Tip-Offs and Kickoffs podcast. I'm your co-host, D. Wales.
Co-host Josuke, what's good, baby?
Yes, sir. We just want to start out by thanking you guys for listening and watching. We really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you agree, disagree. If you have any suggestions, please let us know. Other than that, let's get straight to it.
Let's jump into NASCAR. So this past weekend, they were at Richmond. Austin Dillon ended up getting the dub. Congrats to Austin Dillon. He won this race 2 years in a row. He actually won it clean this year. Last year, he didn't race it clean. At the last lap, he wrecked Joey Logano and boss man Denny Hamlin. So last year they ended up taking that win. Well, they gave him the win, but they didn't give him the playoff spot last year when he did that because he he caused the wreck and stuff to win or whatever. Anyways, shout out to Austin Dillon. Man, 23-11 was hot. So Tyler Reddick was second on the pole, Bubba was seventh. And Tyler Reddick won stage one. Him and Bubba was right behind him. They both were cooking the first two stages. Stage two, Bubba ends up passing Reddick. Reddick was in second, and then Reddick gets spun out by Ty Gibbs, caused from Daniel Suarez. All messed up. Ended up getting down a couple laps. But Bubba was still running hot. He led like almost like 170 laps. He was torching. It's unfortunate his pit crew, his jack man, lowered the car before they could tighten all the tires, and one of his tires fell off, and he had to go back into the pit into another lane, get that fixed. So that ended up screwing him. Yeah, it was real unfortunate. It was a good race though. Austin Dillon definitely deserved it after that. So Bowman ended up finishing second, so he got 41 points. So Tyler Reddick, it's this last race this weekend is Daytona. It's the last race of the season, and Tyler Reddick is in the 15th spot. Bowman's in the 16th spot. Reddick's only up by a couple points. So,
Yeah.
If somebody new wins, if somebody who's not already in the playoff wins, one of them are in trouble.
I mean, really, it could be anybody's race at Daytona. I mean, I think it's going to be somebody that's more of a vet. But, I mean, yeah, Brad Keselowski, AJ Allmendinger, Kyle Busch, Ryan Preece, Chris Buescher, if any of those get a win, if any of those dudes get a win, it's looking real spooky for Bowman and Reddick because they're going to have to race their hearts out for that last spot. But if nobody that's on the bubble per se gets a win, then Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman are for sure making it because Chris Buescher's 60 points behind Alex Bowman. I mean, I don't think Chris Buescher's going to get enough points to slip his way in there. That means Alex Bowman would have to get 0 points and he'd have to get 61. That's probably not going to happen. So
there's no way that's going to happen. I mean, you never know though. 23-11 does really good Daytona. This is definitely one of Bubba's best tracks. This and Talladega. He has one of the best averages, like finishing averages, at Daytona. So I personally think Bubba's gonna win it after last weekend, after the whole downfall with the whole pit crew. I'm sure they've been working at it all week, and he's gonna try to get this dub. But I'm not gonna count him out. Denny Hamlin has the most Daytona wins. Denny Hamlin is the king of Daytona, so be looking out for him too.
Yeah.
Kyle Busch though. Kyle Busch has won Daytona before. It's been a while, but he's gonna definitely want it. He almost won last year. Came down to the last lap. He was leading by 2 cars, and then ended up getting beat. Yeah, that's the thing about super speedways. You get bumped, you get pushed up. I mean, that can be a very, very good strategy. So Harrison
Yeah.
Burton got pushed up and smoked Kyle Busch like the last like quarter mile. It was kind of crazy. Like you said, yeah, it's anybody's race, but I think I think Reddick's gonna make it. Reddick's gonna do good. He's gonna do better than Bowman this week. It's gonna be a good race. This is definitely gonna be a really good race to watch. There's
Oh
gonna be a
yeah.
lot of
Well,
wrecks.
it's the last race of the season.
Hmm.
To really find out who's all making the playoffs.
Connor Zilic is gonna be back. He rushed it. He'll be back at Daytona racing. I mean, hey, he wants to get another win. Go for number 8.
Yeah.
You know, do it, man. So he'll be back in the car on Friday for the Xfinity Series.
Heck
Did
yeah.
you see that the Xfinity Series is not going to be called the Xfinity Series anymore? It's going to be the O'Reilly Series
Really? Okay.
next year.
So O'Reilly's buying out the rights for that.
Yeah, Xfinity dropped out. They couldn't agree to some shit with it. So
Yeah.
yeah, um,
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Xfinity's trash, bro. Sorry for everybody who has Xfinity. Has Xfinity. I had Xfinity. Everybody's switching to fiber, and I know that's definitely hurting the pocketbook for Xfinity. So,
you crazy as hell. I got Xfinity. My internet's good, so I ain't
yeah,
speaking on everybody else. I got that good shit. I got
yeah.
that good shit,
I don't
baby.
know. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really been a big fan of Xfinity. I never really get what I'm supposed to be getting. But
So next year, NASCAR, they already released a schedule for next year.
yeah, I
So
saw that. I saw that.
couple changes. So the championship has been at Phoenix for a while now. Next year it's going to be at Homestead, Miami.
Hmm. The
Apparently,
All Star race is going to be at Dover too. They switched that, didn't they?
yeah. So
Yeah.
All Star race will be at Dover. They're kind of pissed about that. I saw videos. Some drivers kind of pissed about that because a lot of drivers like that race, and the All Star race isn't like there's no points or nothing.
Yeah.
That doesn't help you. So they're pissed that they can't like race competitively really at Dover.
Yeah.
Not only Dover, they're going back to so they're going to Chicagoland. So not the street race. They're going to Chicagoland, which is a track right outside Chicago. Another one, they will be going back to Texas. They did go to Texas this year. Um, so they're about to go back next year.
We'll go ahead and switch to the NBA. So something I saw, I'm sure you've seen it too, but Dwight Howard is getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, and my man Shaq O'Neal is actually inducting him. Dwight Howard is gonna be getting his orange jacket finally, September 6th. So shout out to him, man. One of the greats.
Hmm.
One of the greats. Um, Speaking of which, I wanted to ask you, Dwight Howard, do you think he is a top 15 center of all time? Top 15 big man of all time?
Absolutely,
Yeah, I think so too.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, dude, like there was a point in time when he played for the Magic that he was like literally unstoppable.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
he
yeah.
was like compared to Shaq in
Yeah.
Shaq's prime.
That was
Like
probably like what? Like I'd say like '09 to like maybe 13. Maybe we
yeah,
want to go that
yep,
far. Maybe
yeah,
2012 somewhere in there. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure there was like 3 years in a row where he led the league in rebounds. 2 years in a row he led the league in blocks. Like
yeah.
I'm pretty sure 2009 and 2010, if I'm remembering correctly, is the 2 years he just was unstoppable, absolutely unstoppable.
He was an unstoppable force, bro. I mean, not to mention, dude, he's won the dunk contest. There
Yeah,
hasn't been many centers that have done it,
Yeah.
that have won. I mean, you could say Blake Griffin, but Blake Griffin's more of a power forward. Or
Yeah.
like Larry Nance Jr. is like a power forward, small forward thing. But like, Dwight Howard would kill that shit doing the
Yeah.
dunk contest. I mean, he made it fun. He'd come out in the Superman suit,
Yeah.
like like yeah, nah, for sure. I'm not gonna lie, I'll put him top 10 of all time.
You really?
I think he's top 10 of all time. Yeah, for sure. And he has a
Okay.
ring to back it up. Shout out to the King.
You think he's better? You
2020.
think he's better than Shaq?
No, he's not better than Shaq.
Yeah.
No, hell
Okay.
no.
All right.
No. He's
Uh,
top 10 though, but
you think top
he
10?
ain't top
Okay.
5.
What 9 are you gonna put in front of him?
Shaq, Bill Russell, Wilt, um, Kareem, Elijah Wan, Karl Malone. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna throw Chris Bosh in there. I'm gonna throw Chris Bosh in
No, come on,
there. Yep,
man.
yep.
You can't throw
I know
Chris
it's gonna.
Bosh over.
I got to.
No.
I got to throw Chris Bosh in there, man. Look, I know it's gonna. That's crazy, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that.
You are. That is crazy.
Boogie Cousins. I'm gonna have to throw Boogie Cousins in front of him. I'm sorry. I know he ain't got a ring, but hey, Boogie Cousins is a dog, bro. Man.
I mean,
Greatest rebounder of all time, Andre Drummond, bro. I got to throw Andre Drummond in that mix too.
really.
So that's 9. And then 10, Dwight Howard. No order, though. No order. That's just my top 10. I'm not putting no order. So, no, I don't. Overall, Dwight Howard is in that mix.
I'm gonna say for sure top 15. Yeah, I'd have to really think about it and really like probably look at a little bit of stats too, because I mean when you're talking putting him in the top 10, you really got to narrow down some stuff because dude, he's not the best, but he is one of the best defensive players of all time. Like plus like dude, I'm pretty sure he averaged like 56% from the field his whole career too. Like
Yeah.
I mean, he led the league in rebounds. I'm pretty sure it was 5 years. Led the league in blocks 2 years in a row. I mean, 8-time All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year 3 times. The Magic just weren't really that good. I mean, he's always kind of been that number one option.
Yeah.
For the most part. But they weren't that good. So like he won. He's got a ring. He got one ring. What 2020?
Yep.
Yep. So I mean, yeah, man. Shout out to
That
Dwight
ring
Howard.
counts too. That ring counts too. By the way, to the viewers out there, 2020 ring counts. I don't care if y'all call it the Mickey Mouse ring, the bubble ring, the COVID ring. Lakers in 5.
Yeah, that had to have been a whole different experience doing that shit, man. Just playing with like no actual crowd, and yeah, that would be weird. I mean, same thing with
no
all
crowd.
sports, like especially like the football stadiums, bro. I couldn't imagine just looking up there and like seeing fake people and shit. Like, it'd be wild.
It's crazy looking back and realizing that was a thing, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like all the old heads talk about stuff that happened in the back of the day from now. Like, bro, when we get older, we're gonna be talking about y'all ain't know nothing about that COVID period for a couple of years. But I couldn't imagine being in that bubble for 3 months, man. I mean, bro, they were just in there playing the game, smoking, and eating whatever they could get, bro. Like,
yeah,
there was a lot of stuff they wasn't getting, but they couldn't even get a haircut, bro. They all looked homeless in the court, bro. Nappy hair, big beards. They really all look homeless as hell, bro. But hey, shout out to the players that participated, because there was a lot of players that did not participate and they were scared. So for y'all to go in that environment, to be away from your family and be pretty much, I mean, not really in jail, but you couldn't leave the property. I mean, props to y'all, man. Y'all are strong as hell.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of strength, mentally and physically, to have to put your body through that and go through that.
Another thing is, John Wall announces his retirement after 11 seasons in the league. Another great NBA player.
Bro,
Um,
that's crazy.
Yep, he's switching over to the television world. He'll be joining NBA on Prime with like Dirk and Candace Parker and Steve Nash and all them. Um, what's crazy is like John Wall. The last season he played was 2022 to 2023 with the Clippers.
Yeah, he didn't even really play either.
He talked about like his mom ended up losing his best friend, his mom, during, in between the last season he played and now. I know he had a foot injury and ended up getting like a bad infection in his foot, and they almost had to amputate his foot.
What really led it to the fall off, I know he tore his Achilles. Man, John Wall, you had a hell of a run, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
he's arguably one of the best player. No, actually, you know what? Nah, he's the best player to ever put on the Wizards. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all can say Michael Jordan. No, Michael Jordan wasn't on John Wall's level, and when he went to the Wizards, Gilbert Arenas. No disrespect, but hey, longevity wise, John Wall. It has to be John Wall then Gilbert Arenas, dude. John Wall. Not only was he, a good player. I mean, bro, he was insanely athletic, bro, and he arguably the fastest player that ever played the NBA. I mean, dude was quick as hell. He would go and he'd punch on you. He was a good passer. He could shoot a little bit. I mean, bro, he was a monster, bro.
Yeah,
Like
he
he was
is.
not scared, bro. It didn't matter if Dwight Howard is in the paint, bro. He was gonna take that in, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to dunk on you. He's gonna lay it up. Like it didn't matter. Like
Yeah,
John Wall,
John Wall was a dog.
he had that 99 speed, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was something else, man. But
Shout out to the
it's
retirement, man.
crazy. It's crazy all these like people, we grew up as kids watching like as young ball players and now they're all like starting to retire and it's just crazy, man. It's like a whole new generation of basketball.
Yeah, that shows you how old we're getting, bro.
I know.
Like, you know what I mean? Like this how, the old heads felt, when MJ retired or Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, like those
Mhm.
guys, and like obviously the next big person to retire, everybody suspect is gonna be the king, LeBron.
Yeah.
But hell, he ain't the only one that's up there. Steph's up there, KD, Westbrook,
Mhm.
James Harden,
Yep.
Kawhi Leonard. I mean, shit, dude. Like
Damian
all these
Lillard.
people are, yeah, Damian Lillard. I mean,
Yep, they're
it's
getting
nuts,
up there.
bro.
Yeah.
Like it's about to be a whole new league, and it's like it's scary to think like who's gonna be that next. Who's gonna be the next LeBron? Who's gonna be the next Jordan? Who's gonna
Mhm.
be the next
Yep.
dominant center? And like
Yep.
20 years from now, we're gonna be talking about that. Because like
Yep.
there's gonna be hell, there could be a kindergarten kid right now that's gonna probably that could be like the best player ever to play the game. But yeah, shout out to John Wall though. I know this is a stretch too. Definitely best basketball player to put on a Kentucky uniform as well. Hey, I know I'm gonna get some backlash. I'm gonna run it by my guy Dave. He's a huge Kentucky fan. I'm gonna see what he thinks about that. But hey, that's my personal opinion, man. Shout out to Kentucky fans out there. Grant Parker, shouting you out as well. Big Wildcat guy over there. Hey, speaking of Kentucky, they're gonna be playing IU this year. First time since 2016.
Is it at Kentucky or at IU?
Yep, yep, it's at Kentucky. Yeah,
Might
long
have to go
time.
down there for that. Might have to go
Oh yeah,
down
we
there for that
pulling up.
game. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a big one.
that'll be a big one, yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Another thing I saw, so Rick Carlisle gets an extension with the Pacers. Shout out to Rick Carlisle. All you Pacers fans out there, that's a good sign. Rick Carlisle is a great coach. Pacers need Rick Carlisle in there. He runs a good team. He knows how to coach basketball.
Hey, I mean, he's gonna be arguably best coach to ever coach the Pacers. I mean, Even though, like, yeah, I mean, he's been around this whole time. Hell, he was around Reggie Miller days behind Larry Bird. He was the head coach during the Mouse at the Palace. I mean, dude, Rick Carlisle, he's meant to be here. He knows it.
Yeah.
You know, that's why he don't want to leave up out of here. I mean, not to mention you can't forget his success. Man,
Mm-hmm.
won a championship.
Yep.
So and he's taken this team to the finals. He's
Yep.
taken this team to the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
Yep.
I mean,
That's 2 in a
hey,
row too.
shout out to Rick. Shout
Yep.
out to Rick.
Over in the WNBA, Sophie Cunningham suffers a season-ending injury. She tore her MCL. This is the third player on the Fever this year to suffer a season-ending injury. So you had Ari McDonald and Sydney Coulson. Both have already suffered injuries. Not to mention, too, Caitlin Clark has been on and off injured this I would say the majority of the season. She now has a bone bruise, sources say. The Fever are just all around hurt, dude. Like, get well soon. That's a tough break for the Fever, man. I hate to see it.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I mean, it's it's crazy. I mean, these from the way it's looking, these ticket prices are going to be dropping next year for the Fever.
Yeah, I
It's
can
not
see
going to
it.
be as demanding. I mean, hell, people are already like selling their tickets for these games and not wanting to go because Caitlin's not playing. I mean, this it's not looking so good, man. And I know a couple season ticket holders, and they're stressing, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's it's crazy because like the Fever was on a roll at the beginning of the season, and then like you said, injuries, one thing to another, and it's just been like falling apart. So I mean, hopefully they get it together. If not, get well soon, Fever.
Unfortunately, this stuff happens, but at the same time, um, there's been a lot of injuries this year in the WNBA, like all across the board. Um, I don't know if it's more than past years or whatever, but I feel like there's a lot of injuries this year. I don't know if it's like just all the girls and just everything going on with the WNBA, like they're getting more, aggressive, or are they changing up how they play the game? Like I don't really know. I mean, I would say it has to do something with officiating. Maybe why a lot of these girls are getting hurt. The referees. There's been a lot of speculation with that. There's been rumors going around that the WNBA is looking into the officiating. I don't, maybe make some changes. I mean, I would say something's got to change with the officiating, in my opinion, because when you watch these games, man, there's a lot of stuff they don't call. I mean, but in the NBA, they are calling it, and yeah, nobody likes to see calls happen all the time, but at some point, you can't be having these girls out here just playing prison ball. I mean, you can't have these girls
Right.
beating each other up, like pushing each other down and, not getting a technical or not getting, suspended for a game for doing something like that.
For sure. Yeah, it's nuts, man. I mean, I'm constantly seeing highlights every day of the physical, the physicalness in the game. And it's like obviously people are getting hurt, and like some of the stuff is excessive. Like call the excessive shit.
Mm-hmm.
Little small stuff. Okay, don't give this person every call in the book, but when they're out there, shoulder checking and fouling the shit out of people, call it, man. Call it. Because like not people are just gonna keep getting injured, and these ratings for the WNBA is gonna be going down,
Mm-hmm.
But the refs and all that, they don't care. But it's these women, hey, stop hurting each other. You can play defense without hurting somebody.
Yeah.
Like just get it together, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
We're getting down to the wire. If you guys do not know, the WNBA takes the top 8 teams, regardless of conference. The Lynx are 28-6. You got the Mercury that are 21-13. Aces 22-14. Dream 22-13, Liberty 22-13. They're definitely all probably going to make the playoffs. And then you got the Fever and the Valkyries who are in at the moment, but then you got other teams like the Storm, the Sparks, and the Mystics who are all kind of on the bubble there, the top 8 teams there. But yeah, like I said, it's getting close. It's getting close to playoff time. So hopefully, like we said, we talked about the Fever. Hopefully, they can get their stuff together because having three major players all hurt and Caitlin, well, I guess the fourth major player hurt too because Caitlin Clark's been hurt on and off. If they can't have Caitlin Clark come back anytime soon, they might be losing it and not getting into the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, yeah, let's start talking about the National Football League real quick.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff going on. As far as positions and injuries. So first of all, for my Indianapolis Colt fan viewers out there, as you guys know, Daniel Jones will be QB1. Some people like it. I've seen a lot more people pissed off than liking it. What do you think about it?
I mean, in the past podcast we've talked about it. I think it's the right move. I think they need to start Daniel Jones over AR. In a recent video I saw, Anthony Richardson, he basically said, you got to respect it. You got to respect, the coach putting Daniel Jones over him. And he basically said, that doesn't take anything away from the improvements I've made, and the work I'm putting in. I just gotta dig deeper. I think that's what AR needs. I think he needs that motivation because he has the talent. He's got great talent. He's got a cannon for an arm. But I think with having Daniel Jones start the first week, maybe a couple weeks in, maybe um, he might get a start and see what he can do. I think it's the right play. I know a lot of people probably don't agree with me, but that's my opinion. I think it's the best thing for AR right now. But there is speculation too about I heard something about his agent isn't completely on board. His agent doesn't believe that the Indianapolis Colts is the future basically for AR. So I don't know what there is with that, but
Yeah, so I was gonna talk to you about that. Yeah, with AR's response, pretty much like, hey, like, you know, Daniel Jones earned it. I'll, take this time and take what I can learn from him by, being second string or whatever. Shows a lot of maturity and I think AR definitely wants to succeed. He just has a lot of stuff over his head, man. Uh Yeah, as far as like his agent, yeah, his agent, said that he doesn't know what the future is going to be if he's going to have a future with the Colts because of this, you know, um, change in the roster.
mm-hmm.
They did only sign Daniel Jones for 1 year. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't think it's going to work out for Daniel Jones. I don't think. It's going to stay.
No.
I don't know though. It just depends. How good the Colts do. But it's not. There's nothing that Daniel Jones is gonna do that AR can't. It's not like Daniel Jones is a superstar.
Yeah, no. Daniel
You know?
Jones is going to end up being kind of like a Joe Flacco. He's going to be switched around a lot. He's going to get a year here, maybe 2 years with different teams, and he's just kind of going to be like that backup. Daniel Jones, for the most part, I would say could definitely play QB1 in at least 5 or 6 of the teams in the NFL. But other than that, there's other quarterbacks that are better.
Yeah, but with his agent, it's kind of crazy. They kind of put him on a spotlight. At least he was honest. give him props for being honest. But I mean, from what I could take from it is that he's like, I don't know about his future, with the Colts. I mean, the thing is, he wants AR to get paid so he could get paid.
Right.
That's the big thing, with him being second string. It's like, okay, probably scaring him. Like, okay, like what are they gonna do with him? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? And I don't think they should have anything to worry about. I think Anthony Richardson's gonna eventually start. I, I, I'm telling you right now, I think he's gonna eventually start.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I would agree with that.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Whether if it's Daniel Jones getting hurt, whether it's politically, or Anthony Richardson fights for that spot and earns it. I mean, it's gonna happen some way. I'd say by like week 5, he's gonna have that spot.
Yeah.
My assumptions. I think he's gonna have that spot, but
Yeah.
who knows, man? Good luck to the Colts, though.
Another thing too. Speaking of, I mean, I know Joe Flacco was just named the QB1 for the Browns over Shedeur Sanders. What do you think about that one?
I think that's bullshit. For the simple fact that I mean, granted, okay, Joe Flacco did start for them 2 years ago and took them to the playoffs, but let's be honest, Shador is the future of that team. He's a young bull. He showed it in that preseason game. I mean, yeah, he's like kind of dealing with an injury right now, but he apparently he's gonna be back. He's supposed to be back today. Anyways, uh Shador's better. Joe Flacco's getting up there. He don't really care. I mean, he even said it when they were like, are you feeling all the emotions right now because you got the QB1? He's like, no, like, it's just another year. I mean, Joe Flacco's on his way out, bro. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
you don't really care. And I mean, the Browns. I mean, you got a terrible organization, anyways. You might as well start the kid. Like, stop being on BS. I think there's a lot of political stuff that's going behind that. Obviously, we don't know behind closed doors, but all the odds have been against Shedeur Sanders since he's got drafted. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think that he should be starting over Shedeur. But that's another thing. That's going to change too.
Yeah.
Shedeur's going to eventually get his time.
One
I'm
hundred.
calling it
One
right
hundred
now.
percent. He could definitely make a legacy at the Browns. I mean, he's a good
Mhm.
quarterback. But when I look at rookies coming in to the NFL, okay, there's not a lot of rookies who start and become one of the best, if not the best, quarterbacks in the league. Like it's usually they sit under somebody. I mean, look at Aaron Rodgers. He was under Brett Favre. There's a lot. Like there's a lot, right? I think it's a good learning experience for these young quarterbacks, whether they have the better talent or not.
Mhm.
Um, look at Bryce Young. I'm almost positive, didn't he start ever since he was a rookie?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not really that good. I mean,
He had
Carolina's
missed
not
a
that
couple
good,
games.
but he's not really that good.
I don't think he's the issue though. I think the whole organization is.
Yeah,
I mean,
which is true.
There's nobody on that team. I mean, they don't got a wide receiver one. I mean, they're constantly getting beat. I mean, defensively too. I mean, they're losing on defense. I mean, I can't just blame that on Bryce Young.
Which is true,
But
but if you were to put Bryce Young on the Eagles last year, Super Bowl team, are they going to win the Super Bowl? I don't think so.
no,
Like, you know what I mean? If they put
yeah,
them on the Chiefs, they're not going to make it to the Super Bowl. I mean, they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't know.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, look,
but like I
I mean,
said, like I said, I just think that it's always a good move for young quarterbacks to come in and sit under a veteran quarterback because they will learn. And there are some things that veteran quarterbacks can't do that young quarterbacks can do, but they can take all of that information and all the stuff that they're learning, from these guys and incorporate it in their own game, whether they're a running quarterback or they're a pocket passer, like whatever, like they can learn from these guys. And I think that's the best case scenario for any young quarterback coming into the league because the NFL is a lot different than college.
Yeah, I agree with you. But there's definitely been some QBs that I can name off the top of my head that went straight in for good off the bat. Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, uh, Cam Newton.
Is he still in the
Yeah.
league?
He's not elite. No, he's old though, but when he won MVP.
I didn't say that there wasn't any. I was saying there's
No, I
not a
know.
lot of,
Yeah.
like you got to have some major talent. And I'm not saying that Shedeur Sanders doesn't, but I mean, you do
Mhm.
see a lot of people that had major talent in college and come into the NFL and not do that well.
Yeah. But usually, if you're getting drafted as a QB high, that's because they need him.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, you see like the Colts obviously picked the tight end, their fucking first pick.
Hmm.
We and then Bucks we picked a wide receiver.
Man, I can't believe that they're starting Tyler Warren over Mo Alley Cox. Nah, I'm just playing.
And that man's the future for the Colts. Though
Oh yeah.
I seen his tape, man. Dude, he has been balling out.
Hmm.
He's hell, he could
Yeah.
be the next best Dallas Clark. Shit,
Yeah.
he could have a better career than Dallas Clark, bro.
Oh, he's.
Yeah,
I think he has the better talent than Dallas Clark.
yeah. Well, speaking of NFL, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers were dealing with a crazy injury. So our wide receiver two, Jalen McMillan, suffered a severe neck sprain during the preseason game against the Steelers, which we ended up winning, by the way. Um, yeah, they're saying he might not even be back till week 9. I mean,
Oh, bro, that's R.I.P.
yeah,
Man. I mean, at least he's gonna be back before the playoffs. But man, that sucks. Especially,
yeah,
man, that sucks.
yeah. So it's cool that we got Chris Godwin back for now. Got
Yeah.
Chris Godwin back for now. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Yeah, that sucks that we had to deal with an injury like that. It's sucks. We're not even in the season yet, and that's why I hate that. We start our starters, play our starters in the preseason game. Like they should just let the practice squad and the second and third string guys do this because shit like this happens. And
Hmm.
he's a major factor to our team. Look, Antonio Brown, wherever you're at, if you want to come back to Tampa Bay, I co-sign it, bro. Until
Yeah.
Jalen comes back. So
But
AB, you got it.
Antonio Brown, I'm sick. Yeah, he's gonna need a couple million to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as the not playing any of your starters in the preseason, I disagree with that because I mean, I just think you got to give the starters some snaps because you don't want them going into week 1 cold, nervous. You at least want to break the ice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But that's my opinion on it.
Man, I can yeah, I can get behind that a little bit. It's just play them a little bit, but I don't think they should play enough. And I don't
Yeah, I could see first quarter because yeah, I mean that sucks seeing guys, starters get hurt in preseason. But that shit happens.
Yeah, no, for sure it does. Another thing, Travis Hunter apparently has missed 3 practices due to his upper body. Well, he's been at practice. He just wasn't participating in the drills the past 3 practices. Apparently, something's going on with his upper body. Um,
Playing both sides of the
I don't know.
ball.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, he could figure that out because it's about time for Duval County. Um, Darren Waller, he's back officially for the Dolphins. He was
Yep.
on a no physical list, like participation. So he couldn't participate in any like physical activities.
Mm-hmm.
He's back. It still blows my mind that he came out of retirement to come back.
Yeah.
Shout out to Darren Waller though. Future country artist right there.
Yeah, damn near.
Running back Brian Robinson, he's been excused for practice today because of a potential trade.
What?
Probably gonna happen. Yeah, apparently they're shopping him around, man. I don't know.
I mean, one of them's got to go. Either him or Eckler. I mean, they're both really good. As somebody from the outside, like, I don't know. I mean, you could probably improve your team a little bit by getting rid of, one of those running backs and creating some more salary cap and getting like a good defensive player, offensive player, whatever it may be.
Yeah, they have to figure that out, big bro. I mean,
Where would he go? I mean, I don't even know who would be. I mean, I'm sure there's definitely quite a bit of teams that'd be interested in him, but
maybe the Browns. Give them Dylan Gabriel, pack of Newports, and $200 on a food stamp card.
I'm sick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where he'd go. That'd be interesting to see where he does go. So, another thing the NFL has done is they've changed the rules regarding this year, and one of them they increased the touchback yard line on kickoffs. So teams will now take possessions at their own 35-yard line instead of the 25-yard line. So you kick it in the end zone, it's a touchback. Instead of starting on the 25, you're starting on the 35. So we are going to see a lot of kickers kick it short, and it's going to encourage more kickoff returns this year, which I'm happy about because I love seeing punt returns and kick returns. If somebody takes it back, it could change the game instantly. They also changed the kicking and receiving teams' alignments. So when they line up for the kickoff, both teams the players are going to be a lot closer. They're lined up a lot closer to reduce like high-speed collisions, which I completely understand because you can definitely get hurt on kickoffs or punts. We've seen it multiple times. They changed the onside kick rule too, so onside kicks can be now permitted any point in the game. As long as the kicking team is trailing, they can do an onside kick at any point in the game.
They also changed the overtime thing too, right?
Yeah, they did.
So
Yep.
apparently, both teams are they'll both be able to get possession of the ball during the regular season, regardless. Whoever scores the first touchdown, Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also the time got reduced to 10 minutes. Also, the referees are using they're going to a virtual measuring system now, apparently. So are
Yeah.
they not using chains at all?
No, they're getting rid of the
At all,
traditional
really?
change. Yeah. So,
Okay.
basically, it's going to be more accurate. I mean, you're not going to have, because it could be inches. Those referees holding those chains, it could be inches off here and there throughout the whole game. I mean, when they're doing these first downs and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a virtual measuring system, which I think is cool. Like I said, it's going to be more accurate. You won't have oh man, that's bullshit. It was 2 inches. Whatever. You don't have
Yeah.
any of that. There's going to be no arguments about it. So
All those, I agree. So I agree with overtime. I think they both should be able to get the ball for sure. Onside kicks, I thought they could do onside kicks whenever they wanted to. I mean, I guess I'm just going off based off Madden. Because, Madden, I'll just do onside
yeah,
kick every time.
I think last year and how it's always been is they could do an onside kick, but you would have to be trailing and it'd have to be in the fourth quarter. So So basically, you can do it in the third quarter, in the second quarter, any point in the game. If you're trailing, you can do an onside kick, which onside kicks are risky, but we're
Yeah.
going to see a lot more onside kicks this year. If you can do it in the third quarter, you're down 3 touchdowns. You got to do something.
Yeah.
So,
I don't agree with them moving the possession to the 35, their own 35. So I mean, yeah, you know, it could possibly cause the players to actually catch the ball, but also if the ball rolls, if they let the ball fall and bounce to the end zone, that's a touchback too, and you're automatically 35 yard at the 35-yard line. I
yeah,
don't like it for that aspect. Like if you were really trying to do it to make the players actually run, like do more, like kickoff returns, why don't you move it back to encourage them to actually run with the ball? I don't know, man. That's just kind of weird because I mean, now you look at it and um comes down to the last 2 minutes of the game and you're down a touchdown. Bam, I'm already 3/4 of the fucking way there.
yeah. Them kickers are going to have to be really accurate with their kicks this year because obviously nobody wants to kick a touchback. If you're going to automatically start on the 35-yard line, yeah, that's crazy. That's yeah, that's wild.
Who plays on grass? There's a couple teams that play on grass still, right? Is it the
Yeah,
Steelers? They play on grass?
I can't remember.
I know. I mean, if it's a grass field, I mean, it's gonna get more bounce. There's gonna be more bounce on a grass field,
Yeah,
sure, than would be on the turf.
yeah,
So I guess they're gonna have to take it in that strategy of an aspect. Uh, but hey, I mean, it's all entertainment at the end of the day.
yeah.
They just want to do it to entertain. Then moving it to the 35-yard line, it's gonna be entertaining. Shout out to Vegas. They're about to win a lot of money this year.
Mm-hmm.
Get the damn 35-yard line.
Hopefully, I'm part of Vegas and I win a lot of money too.
Shout out to the Pockets, man. The night I know.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap things up because I need to let these dogs out. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. We appreciate you guys listening. We appreciate you guys watching, showing support. If this is your first time tuning in, like I said, we really appreciate you guys tuning in. And other than that, we'll catch you guys later.